Here we go. I'm dumb, so my phone turned off. Why does it say? Okay, I'm so confused. Never mind. Or I'm so confused. It said I'm just reloading to see if my stream comes up, and I keep seeing the old one. My dad is never back with the milk. I saw your comment. So my heart. Mm-hmm. Confused as of late. Feels like him. Share my heart. Oh, I don't think the cats or dogs are gonna show up. I closed my door specifically for this stream because I don't want any background noise. Although I guess that kind of defeated the purpose since I have a fan on and the ceiling fan on because it's really hot. As I was saying, it would be funny if Noah showed up. And he'd just be like, what are you drawing? It's like, ooh. You turned Paige into a fan? I wish. I just realized Eddie has like the same bangs kinda as Will. Kinda. And I draw bangs all the same. Oh my god, I feel so bad for the people who are just joining the stream and be like, oh my god, she's not talking. Just like, I'm trying to, but you can't really you can't really talk a lot when there's no one in the chat and you're drawing. Because, like, when I draw, I could care less. I don't talk. Oof. Can you imagine Nick playing the guitar the same way Eddie did? Whew. No, I cannot. I cannot imagine him. How does... I don't know how to draw it. I don't even know why I'm drawing Eddie's hair to begin with. I should draw his body first. But nah, hair is cool. There's already theories that Eddie survived the demo bats. I'm looking... I see threads as I'm like looking at a reference. My notification stopped working at the worst time. No worries. Clay Eddie would be cool. I wish I got those. I wish I got the Stranger Things capsules, and I got Eddie. I mean, Hopper and Robin are pretty cool, but I really want Eddie and Max. Mostly Eddie. I don't know how anatomy works. I just want Steve again. Yeah, because you're obsessed with him. If I'm drawing Eddie, does that mean he doesn't have thighs? Oh my god. Says you like Kurt. Well, because Kurt's cool. Did you know I subscribed to his YouTube channel last night? I subscribed to him, and I was on TikTok and I just got the Discord notification. Sucks to be you, my guy. I've been streaming for like 30 minutes, except my first stream kind of like was stupid and shut off, so that was me. He killed people though. So did James Patrick March, John Lowe, Tate Langdon. I don't know who else. I can name a lot of people. And then you're gonna say, oh, but Tate's hot. It's just like, but dude. Are you calling? Yes. Because you're like, oh, but you can't fall in love with a murderer. It's like, well, yeah, but you like Tate Langdon. Like, what's the difference? They're both played by cute people. You like Nick and he has a... Okay, well, to be honest, because Nick is played by Ted Sutherland and he's cute, so... And he played Percy in The Walking Dead, so I like him. I was gonna suggest someone, but I don't know anything about that character, so I can't say anything. Apparently, the Dustin Funko Pop I have is a Hot Topic exclusive, so just wait until there's a redhead killer. You can count Petra as a killer, I guess, because, well, no, you can't, because she's in Minecraft and she kills zombies. That don't count. That don't count. We're not counting her. We could count her, but I don't want to, because it's Minecraft. And if you're my girl, I would do. I finished Clay Stevie. Can you show me on Discord? I want to see Clay Stevie. Oh, shoot. I just realized because you recommended me to draw Eddie, I have to draw the dumb Hellfire shirt. Cassie fits the description. Yeah. Cassie actually killed people. Oh shoot, it's Scream. This is based off a game, by the way. This is a game we're talking about. We're not talking about an actual killer, by the way. I hope not. I hope this doesn't get taken down because we were talking about killers. Which Stranger Things chat are you talking about? Are you talking about the... Oh, never mind. funny Minecraft game. I gotta look this up 1 second. Oh, look, it's tiny Stevie with his little brain dead eyes. Oh, his little eyes. That's cute. Are you guys delayed by like a minute? That's funny. His headphones. Why didn't you glue it down? Oh no, did I offend any people who said when I said that Eddie's Hellfire shirt is stupid? I hope not. I didn't mean it like that. I'm playing the Xbox and commenting on my laptop. Aww. Why don't you care enough to stay for the stream, Kira? Oh, I gotta write the Hellfire thing. It's so dumb. So did the Hellfire team actually design their own did they actually design their own shirts? Cuz that's actually kind of cool. I know they said it in the show, but did they actually design their own? That'd be cool. Yeah, the way Dustin was so happy, it's like, yeah, we designed our own T-shirts, and Max was not amused. Did they? I don't remember if they did. I just know that the Hellfire Club comes from an X-Men comic that was mentioned back all the way in season 1. They mentioned it all the way back in season 1 when Will was like, I'll take your X-Men for like 143, I think is what he said. Or 145. I think it was 145, sorry. I don't know all the episodes off the top of my head, but I know he said, I'll take your X-Men 140 something. And then, yeah, 134. See, I don't know my stuff. And in that comic, it's about the Hellfire Club, so they planned this all the way back in season 1. It was a secret club, yeah, that was taken over by the mutants, yeah, which is kind of funny considering that, which is funny considering that Hellfire was a normal club, and then it was taken over by controversy. There we go. That it was a demonic cult. Wasn't it in First Class? I think so. I think Kira and I watched the first X-Men movie, which was First Class, and then I watched the rest of the movies on my own. Oh shoot! How do I draw hands? I'll look it up. I'll look it up because I have my iPad and I'm looking up references of Eddie. wait, no, yeah. This was in first class. I literally just Googled it and I recognized all the people. Um, to jog your speed, Kira, the Hellfire Club is the Hellfire Club is the people you saw in first class. So like Emma Storm, no, Emma, yeah. No, it isn't. Emma Frost. I'm so confused. I don't know my. I'm so sorry. I don't know my X-Men characters apparently. Emma Storm and then Sebastian Shaw. Those were the two leaders, and then like the red version. I'm sorry. I'm gonna offend so many comic people. I'm gonna offend so much comic people uh with this comment, but one of the members was quite literally just a red version of Nightcrawler. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna offend so many people with that comment. You only know Peter. Don't you lie to me. I got you into X-Men, Kira. I got you in X-Men. Don't you say I only know Peter Maximoff. I quite literally got you into X-Men. Sometimes I forget Deadpool is considered an X-Men. I'm sorry. So apparently, okay, okay. Do you guys know? Do you guys know that there's an X-Men anime? Did I ever tell you guys this? I think I told you guys this at one point. I think I told y'all that there was an X-Men anime. Yeah, it's the X-Men anime. I can never show you guys. It originally ran in let me look this up because I can't find it. It originally ran in 2011 and it only ran for 12 episodes. And funny enough, it was released on April 1st. Isn't that funny? You know what would be cool? If they did more with the New Mutants. That would be fun. The New Mutants, were done really dirty in the New Mutants were done really dirty in their own like standoff show. Standoff show. It's a movie. I'm sorry, and the movie was all right, but they made Magic. I think that's how you pronounce her name. It's Magic with a K, but they made her racist. And it's like she's Russian, but she had like a thing. She had a thing against Mirage, who was Danny, and it bugged me. It just really bugged me. It's just like because I read some of the New Mutants issues, and I was really mad that they made her racist because Magic is just supposed to be like she's not technically a sourpuss, but she was just supposed to be like a mean person, not like a sassy, I guess if that's the term. They casted Reyes wrong, yeah. That's also another thing. I think she was supposed to be POC in the comics, I think is what it is. I think she's supposed to be black. I think it was Afro-Latino, I think. And they also casted Roberto wrong too, because Roberto was supposed to be I'm trying to think of the word. He was supposed to be Afro-Latino in the comics. Yeah, he's Afro-Latino in the comics. He's Brazilian and and African American. And in the first time he appeared, it was shoot. I think it was in the first time he appeared was in, I think, Days of Future Past. And they casted him really wrong in that movie. They casted him as a Mexican, which is way far off. Um at least the New Mutants movie casted a Brazilian actor, but it's still wrong, if that makes sense. Like, the New Mutants movie casted it better than Days of Future Past, but it's still wrong. And like, I'm glad that Sony went out of their way. Um I'm just glad that Sony went out of their way to cast a Brazilian actor, but I'm mad that they didn't cast a POC. I'm just like sort of happy that they followed his Brazilian heritage, but I'm still mad that they casted him wrong. It was sorry, Fox. I'm dumb. Sorry. Call me out all you want. I'm sorry. I'm so like sorry. but but Fox, like, I'm happy that Fox went out of their way. Is it? No, I don't remember. Now I have to look this up. It wasn't cuz New Mutants came out in 2020, which was like after the uh after they were bought. One minute. My parents are calling me. One parent. That's funny. Hello? I'm coming. Did you not hear me open the door? And I'm back. I can't see what you guys are saying, so I'm pulling out my thing right now. Oh, I'm scared that something fell over. Okay. See, okay, so continuing on the New Mutants topic, I lost my train of thought. Trying to figure out what I was gonna say, and then I kind of forgot. Let's see. It needs to come back to me. Needs to come back to me. This kind of sucks. Genuinely can't think of it. Makes me sad. Fox and Rights. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. We were talking about, 20th Century Studios. Yeah, I'm dumb, sorry. I was gonna say, because I kind of forgot who made New Mutants, because it was made in 2020, which was after Disney bought the rights to Fox. So I wasn't sure who actually made New Mutants, and then I looked it up, and it just says 20th Century Studios, so it's Fox, so. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. So, on the topic of New Mutants, okay, came back to me. So, So on the topic of New Mutants, I'm gonna turn off my music because my iPad's gonna die if I don't. So, on the topic of New Mutants, the New Mutants appeared in, the New Mutants appeared in X-Men Evolution, which is what Kira and I are currently binging, and in the show, the New Mutants appear, but the thing is, they don't get any character development whatsoever. They're just like their characters, like their knowledge, like their existence is acknowledged, but they don't do anything with them. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah. But yeah, in X-Men Evolution, their debut was in season 2, episode 1, which was called Growing Pains, I think it's what it was called. And in that episode, it's acknowledged that they exist, if that makes sense. It's acknowledged that they exist, but they don't do anything with those characters whatsoever. They're just acknowledged to exist. And it infuriates me because they don't do anything with good characters, and I can't really throw this term around, sorry, but they completely, I think the correct term is race bend or something like that. No, it's not. Sorry. I can't think of the word, but they completely changed Sam's character. Sam's character, at least from the comics and from the movie, I don't remember a lot from the comics, so don't take my word. But he's supposed to be the leader of New Mutants, and shoot, in the comics, the leader of the New Mutants is Cannonball, aka Sam, and Sam is from Kentucky, so he has a obvious accent since he's from the South. But in Evolution, they completely took away his accent. They completely took away everything that made him Sam, and just gave him the name Sam. They made him American. And from, like, I think New York is what they made it. Which, it doesn't bother me because he's still white, but they acknowledged him to be Kentucky in the they acknowledged him to be Southern in the comics, and then in the adaptation they made him from New York, which kind of sucks because he doesn't talk a lot, which shouldn't bother me because like I said, Sam doesn't talk a lot in New Mutants, but and what does being Kentucky have to do? Kentucky having, like, Southern having to do with Sam's power? Just like, it doesn't. But that small part is what made me like Sam, because Sam has this Southern accent and I liked it. It was cute. And when I was reading the comics, I could actually like vaguely hear the Kentucky accent when I was reading Sam's parts. And it was just one thing that stuck to me. And I to like hear him get adapted, and you can't hear the accent anymore, it bothers me. But it's not a big deal. It would have been worse if they just I don't know what's worse. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I don't know what else to talk about. That kind of sucks. We're still on the topic of New Mutants, though. So Reign's character was actually kind of spot on in Evolution. She's, no, actually, no, it's not. In the comics, Reign is supposed to be, Scottish, and in New Mutants, she's literally American. You cannot hear her Scottish accent. It's kind of sad, but they got the age right. She's 13 in the comics. I'm pretty sure. Let me look this up. I gotta look this up. Shoot. Reign. New Mutants. Oh yeah, did you know that Reign is spelt with an H for New Mutants? I don't know if Kyle knew that, but I know Kira knows that, so. Yeah, see? Let me look this up. No, she is from Scotland. Yeah, no, I'm right. But she doesn't have her accent, which kind of sucks. When I heard Reign speak, she does not have her accent, which that's kind of sad, you know, she grew up in Scotland, moved to, I think it's New York where the X Mansion is, and she doesn't have her accent. When you move to a different place, you don't lose your accent, like, right away. Then again, we don't know how long Reign has been in America for, so she could have lost her accent over time, but, like, she's acknowledged to be 13 in Evolution, so you can't, depending on when she actually arrived to America, she would still have her accent. I'm looking this up. Yeah, see? The school's address is in New York. the school's address is in New York, and somehow during the time that Rain was growing up, she moved to New York to search for Professor Xavier, but we don't know when. So I guess like maybe she moved at a young age, and when she came to New York, she like grew up in New York and then started to lose her accent because she grew up around American people. But it just doesn't make sense because I don't like from the episodes I've seen, I don't remember if she has an accent because she's not in a lot of episodes, so I wouldn't know. Also, they made Sam's character like. Do I want to say this? I'm gonna feel so bad. God. In the episode in the series they made Sam a delinquent. They made a lot of kids delinquents, which is not how they were in the comics. I'm glad that the evolution at least acknowledged that Sunspot or Roberto was actually black, though. I'm glad about that. Sadly, he doesn't appear in a lot of episodes, which kind of frustrates me. Cause New Mutants is a really good like subplot. I loved reading their comics, and it's just like they don't get a lot of screen time. And they don't, and the New Mutants don't appear a lot in media either. The only adaptations I've seen are the New Mutants movie Solo, like the Solo film, a little bit of Evolution, and that's all I've seen them in. They're probably in a lot more, but I wouldn't know. Actually, I would know. I'm looking up there. I have their Wikipedia page open. I'm looking this up. Oh yeah, did you know that Shadowcat is actually part of the New Mutants in the comics? Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Their evolution. Okay, I'm gonna look at their evolution page after this, but I'm looking. Volume 1. In other media, here we go. In the. I'm looking this up. Yeah, see, they're literally not a lot. They're not in a lot of media. I can literally name you the stuff they're in. They're in X-Men Evolution, which is literally what what we were talking about. In Mutant X, they're not mentioned, but they're technically a race name called New Mutants. So like, it's a subcategory of mutants. In Days of Future Past, which is what I was talking about, they have they have Roberto, which is, like I said, it's not a good adaptation. And did you know that Boo Boo Stewart, aka from Jay from Descendants, was actually in Days of Future Past? Did you know that? I think you would have known that. Never mind, because you watched that movie. I don't think Kyle would know that though. And then the film adaptation, which was what I told you was their solo film. So there's not a lot of these characters, which would be cool to see them in media. I hope that the MCU actually adaptates them and gives them. Yeah, he was. He was Warpath. I don't know if I can let me look this up. You probably wouldn't recognize him. I don't know if you can actually see that. I can actually move it over for you guys. Never mind. See? It's kind of funny because I have not seen this character. I have not seen the movie in such a long time that I did not recognize. I did not recognize him the first watch. His character is cool though. I'll give him that. What crimes has Jay committed? Probably not good ones. I'm looking up his powers because I don't remember them. I almost said did not recognize. I do recognize him. I just don't remember his powers because he wasn't in the film for such a long time. He was in the film, but did not have a lot of screen time. So we're gonna look this up. I just realized we've been streaming for an hour. I want to cry. Okay. He has superhuman strength, resistance to injury, and agility, and and flight. What the fuck is this? He's very overpowered. What is this? What is this? He has superhuman strength, superhuman resistance to injury, superhuman agility and flexibility. He has the ability to fly. Well, wait, there's more. He has an enhanced sight, smell, and hearing. Oh my god, he has enhanced everything, my guy. That's beautiful. Rolled into. They should the VKs should have just recruited. They should have just recruited Warpath. Then they would have gotten away with stealing the Fairy Godmother's wand. Oh, we were talking about New Mutants, and now I don't know what to talk about. It's just it's just like a Voltron fusion and Bam Warp. That's funny. How do I write Hellfire on here? Do I just go Hellfire? Wee. I wish I could play music, but guess what? I can't because I'm gonna get copyrighted. You could talk about can we just let's change the subject and let's talk about something we can all discuss on. Cause Kyle's probably just in his corner not knowing what the heck we're talking about because he doesn't know a lot about X-Men. The only X-Men he knows is Deadpool. And Wolverine, but mostly Deadpool, because he watched all those movies. Can we roll, shoot, we roll a d20 and we can figure... Oh, shoot, I got a 3. We don't talk about my bad luck skills. Oh, I got a... Is that a 6 or a 9? Shoot. I think that's a 6. Okay. Why do I keep rolling 4s? That's again a 4. 3. A 1. Not 1. 6. That's a 9, I think. No, that's a 6. What's the difference? How do I know the difference? No, I think this is a 9 and that's a 6. 14, yay. Would be funny if I just rolled a nat 20. These are like very horrible rolls, by the way. 13. My highest is a 14 so far. 5. 2. Again, I don't know what this is. I think this is a 9. We all know about D&D. I'm joking. We're not going to talk about D&D. Oh, look, nat 20. Oh, shoot. Seriously, I don't... Oh, shoot. I don't have an opinion on that because I didn't watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles growing up. I'm gonna be honest. What in the godly upside down is that dice? What do you mean? I don't want this to be loud. Please don't be loud. I have 2 different sets of dice in here because this bag is big, so. There you go. You can see that, yeah. Oh, do you mean the color of the dice? Yeah, that's probably what you mean. I don't know if these are custom made. They probably are, considering that, like, this pattern is not like the rest. I turn away for 1 second and then I see this. Well, I'm sorry. I was getting, like, so distracted by my dice, because that's what happens. I have not short term. It's called a short attention span. Yeah, so... Imagine if the Avengers were trapped in the upside down. That would be a nightmare. I should stream like every day. That would be fun. I do have the attention span of a fruit fly. Okay, back to Eddie, because Eddie is so cool. I just realized that Mike's Funko Pop has freckles. Look how it would scream. Oh, look! This is cute. Oh, can I show you guys this? Look. I'm looking up Eddie references. Look, this person got their Funko signed by Joseph. This is cute. I love it. So cute. Joseph is so nice. Oh, look how cute. Where can I buy this? Look how cute. He's like a little chibi. Look how cute he is. He's like a little chib. It's a chib. Chibi. Chibi boy. So cute. I love him. I miss him so much. I just realized he looks like a boy. A girl in this, but whatever. Chetty. It's Chetty. His name is Chetty. Chetty Munson. Oh no, I lost the picture. That's sad. I lost the Chetty. I lost Chetty. No, I found him again. Never mind. I found Chetty again. There's a lot of different characters. They already have season 2 figures? What the fuck? Season 2 came out like a week ago. Chetty. Why does he look so sad? Why doesn't... How do you even pronounce that? Do you just say Dees or D, like Dees? Or that's it? That's how you pronounce it? Or do you have like an accent on the C? Or the E, actually the first E. Would that make sense? Do you have an accent on the first C? On the C or the first E? Does that even make sense? You know what? Never mind. Forget I asked. I'm dumb. Forget I asked. It's like saying geese with a D, so geese. I want to listen to music, but I'm scared my parents are going to call me again and I won't hear them. Can I just draw a cute little demon? Is that enough? Is that enough for stream? This is my art style. I can draw whatever I want. It has to be you guys are going to say it has to be directly accurate to the figure, but I can't draw demons, so I'm just going to draw a cute little imp. That's better, right? It still would be... Listen. I want to listen to Runaway. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I sent that one clip of Dean just singing. No, it's not even singing. Funny imp. It's Dean lip syncing Eye of the Tiger, and I sent that to Kira because I was funny. I was feeling funny that night. I would love if Jensen played actually I don't know who he would play. I wanted to say Hawkeye, but we already got most of our Hawkeye stuff with I'm so sad I forgot the actor's name. Jeremy, there we go. With Jeremy, that I don't think we can recast him. Let's see, who can I see him as? I can't say Captain America either, because I don't think Dean would fit the Captain America, like, personality. I think he could fit, like, an early, like, like a pre-Captain America Steve. But, after the point that he becomes Captain America, I can't see Jensen playing him, because, I don't know, it just never occurred to me. I could see Nova. I mean, considering from Ultimate Spider-Man, which is what I was introduced to Nova from. Does that make sense? My grammar is not making sense. Is what I was introduced to. Yeah, I was introduced to Nova through Ultimate Spider-Man. There we go. That makes more sense. I was introduced to him through that show, and from what I've seen of him, because I didn't watch a lot of that show. I watched like a few episodes when it was airing. Like, I know I watched one episode with Nova, and I remember the not shape-shifting. What is it? The body swap. That's what it is. Body swap episode between Spider-Man and Wolverine, and that's it. And the Spider-Verse episodes. That's the ones I remember. But Nova, I could see Nova. I don't know anything else. I think Nova would be a good fit, though. I just would love to see Jensen in the MCU. I know that Fred, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Fred from Fear Street. I literally told you this, Kyle, that he's gonna appear in Kraven the Hunter. And I was like, well, that's not an MCU-owned product. I think it's gonna... No, it's not. I was gonna say it's gonna be MCU canon. No, it's not. It's made by Sony. It's not gonna be MCU canon. Would be cool though. But I'm just I lost my train of thought again. What was I saying? Yeah, he's gonna appear in that movie, and I'm like really hyped up because I was already hyped from the beginning to see Craven. From Aaron alone, because I already liked Aaron's performance as. Quicksilver. I already liked Aaron playing Quicksilver. That I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow this actor, and then I watched Kick-Ass with Kira, and Kick-Ass was actually a really nice movie. I hate to say it, but Kick-Ass was actually a great movie. It was probably one of my favorite movies we binged. It was my favorite. And then I have wanted to watch the second movie, but never got a chance to. And I was like, I want to watch the second movie for Aaron. And it's like, it was a great movie, but it was kind of sucky because, like, he didn't have powers, so he was just kind of, like, humiliating himself. But it was a great plot. I liked it. I did not say that. I want to watch the movie because it has Aaron in it, and Aaron is cool. We love Aaron. You didn't want to watch it because Evan wasn't in it, so that's on you. And it was kind of sad because in Kick-Ass 2, the character that Evan played was supposed to become a hero in that movie, but they had to recast Evan Peters because he was filming something else at the time, and I think he was filming for American Horror Story, I think is by the time it came out. Let me look this up. Kick-Ass 2 released, hang on. Yeah, Kick-Ass 2 released in 2013. And that was, I think, during the time Coven, I think, would be filming. It released when exactly? August 16th. So, let me think. And American Horror Story released, like, maybe September of 2013. Yeah, so he, probably was recording for American Horror Story at that time. Probably was recording for Coven by the time they were recording Kick-Ass, so they had to recast him, which kind of sucks. Oh no, Kira's in trouble. I'm probably gonna go up until 10 because why not? Because I don't have a life. I want to stream again tomorrow. That would be fun. I can do whatever I want because it's summer. I want to give the motherfucker... I want to give him, like, more cartoony eyes, because the ones I just gave him I don't like. And, like, for 15 more minutes. Because I obviously can't be on all night either. I can probably go up as long as I want because my dad and my parents don't sleep until like 11 on Fridays. So I can stay up as long as I want, as long as I'm not bothering them. Yeah, Kyle has to quarantine, which sucks. My poor guy. And my parents are like also super indecisive. They're like, oh yeah, I want to go watch the new Jurassic Park movie. And I kept telling them, I'm like, we can go watch the new Jurassic Park movie. You just gotta realize that I have no idea what I'm getting into. Because, like, I told you guys, I'm not into the franchise. the only part of the franchise I was fully roped into was Camp Cretaceous. That was the only show I was roped into, and it's like, and I thought it was, mm. I talk so much that I mess up my thoughts. 1 second. Give me like 1 minute to breathe. Because if I just keep ranting, I'm going to mess up my words again. So, like, give me a minute. Just a moment of silence while I try to regain my thoughts so I know what I'm saying. Okay. The only part of the Jurassic Park series I'm invested in is Camp Cretaceous, and at the time that I was watching Camp Cretaceous, I didn't even fully know that Camp Cretaceous was a part of the Jurassic Park timeline. So I'm over here binging the hell out of it because it's a great series. It got me so in like okay, but the words, like, I'm literally like Robin. The words spew out of my mouth before I can think about it, which is, I hate having this curse. So okay. So I did watch the other two films. Just to put that out there. I did watch the other two world films. I just didn't pay attention to them. I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I got out of the first two films was the first one, they established that they opened a new park and Owen is training like the new raptors there and whatnot, and then the place goes to shit, and then they have to escape. Yeah, I got that. The second movie is like them trying to, I don't know, I forgot the second part, like the plot. I guess like I think Claire and Owen went their separate ways. And then they try to like stop all the dinosaurs, and like they find this family who was like preserving the dinosaurs, and they met this like little kid, and that's all I remember. Because I paid attention to those parts. I just remember that Claire and Owen went their separate ways in the second movie, and then like Claire desperately tried to get him back, and he wasn't having it. And then I watched all of Camp Cretaceous, and I know Camp Cretaceous takes roughly like place during this first world movie and like starts to transition into the second one. So I think it's starting to transition into the second one right now. All they need is a T-Rex fight and I'm sold. And my parents were like, yo, can we go watch this movie? And I was like, okay, we can, but I'm not going to pay attention. Most likely, I'm just going to fall asleep. Because that's what I did with the first two world films. Because the Jurassic Park series is not my taste. And I only watched Camp Cretaceous because it was a kid show and I like kid shows. So I watched it, was invested in it, and now I'm mad that I got invested into a series that I don't like. Cause who knows, maybe, cause I think this is gonna be the final season. So wait, yeah, I think this season of Camp Cretaceous is the final season. So I don't know if they're going to make a spin-off. Probably not, but it's possible considering they renewed it for 5 seasons, which means people like it. But they may renew it for a spin-off. I don't know. It's what the creators want. But the fact that I'm so invested in that show in particular, and it's connected to the universe, that I probably won't ever know what happens to the kids, because I don't know how season 5 is going to end. I don't even remember what happened at the end of season 4. I need to rewatch it, if I'm honest. I need to rewatch season 4 because that happened in the end of, like, I don't know. I think that was during quarantine. No, it wasn't. It was during 2021, which was like kind of during quarantine, but not like a lot. So I obviously do not remember. But I'm so mad that I got invested into a show that I'm probably not gonna watch again because it sucks. Okay. I can go up as long as we want, guys. I don't care. I just don't want Kira to get like, I don't want Kira's parents to get mad at us for staying up too late. I don't know what else to do. What else could we do? I made Eddie. Oh, I didn't finish his shirt actually. I should finish his shirt. Okay, I finished his shirt. All done. Oh yeah, I need to do his pants. I just left this man without any detail on his pants. I feel so bad. And he doesn't, and he's like not even wearing, yeah, he's wearing like ripped up jeans, so I don't know how to draw that, because I'm not good at drawing jeans. This sucks. This is what happens when I listen to Kira, who gives me drawing advice. Oh, I should make like this whole page that I'm doing like Stranger Things themed. So I could draw like your guys' characters. There we go. Look, it's Eddie. I just stumbled on my words. I made Eddie. I'm so proud. I suggested Tommy. Do we want to draw our OCs? Because I can end up drawing our OCs. That would be fun. It's been like an hour and 10 minutes. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna draw Kyle. I'm gonna draw Kyle all miserable with his little Scoops Ahoy hat. I'm gonna draw Kyle all miserable with his little Scoops Ahoy hat. I had a little cute headcanon for Kyle, but like at the same time, I don't know if it's in character for him. Kind of sad. I came up with it. I had a headcanon that Kyle that Steve would basically gel up Kyle's hair, and Kyle does not like that, so he would try to wash it out and Steve would just re-gel it. He would probably gel up his hair and is like, you gotta look good for the ladies, and then Kyle would just probably wash it out like, I don't need to rely on hair, Steve. And then they would bicker. That too. Kyle would be like, he would grab Kyle's Scoops Ahoy hat and would be like, you don't need this to woo Annabelle, okay? Just go up and talk to her. He would just grab Kyle by the shoulders, take off his hat, and just like, you don't need to wear this hat to woo Annabelle, now go. And pushes him towards the movie theater. That would be that's so Steve. That's so Steve. Melody would be the one who would count the days every time Steve tries to make Kyle woo Annabelle. That's literally what she would do. She would have like a whiteboard like Robin and would just tally the failed days Kyle tried to woo Annabelle. That's canon. And then Melody with her whiteboard, and another one bites the dust, literally makes a tally. And you know what? And then she throws down her hat. Screw company policy. Oh my god, you're a whole new man. If I watch Stranger Things on stream, you think I'll get copyrighted? Probably. That doesn't stop me though. I have a whiteboard. Actually, that probably does stop me because my iPad is dying. But my phone is not. So I'm gonna just like wrap around. Because I want to listen to something. The silence is killing me. I'm literally gonna search this up. I wish I had straight, like... I can see Robin and Steve giving Kyle conflicting advice. Yeah, they would probably argue on who's the better person to give advice. And then probably would realize that, yeah, they both suck at giving advice. Oh yeah, I had a headcanon that Robin fell in love with Fern's sister. Yeah, I had that headcanon. I had a headcanon that while Steve fell in love with Mateo, who was Fern's brother, I had an idea that Robin fell in love with Lavina, aka Fern's sister. And I thought it was cute. You got any Melody headcanons? Let's see. Let's see. Trying to think of a good one. Besides the one where she humiliates Kyle and Tully's every day he fails to ask Annabelle out, I think Melody would tease Kyle for liking Annabelle, and then right as she does that would tease Steve for liking Mateo. And then she would be like, why? Just like, how is it that you like girls but then go to flirt with Mateo? Like, that's so unfair. Oh yeah, I can plug in my earbuds. Ha! You guys don't have to listen to it. That's actually funny. I forgot that my earbuds existed. Okay, I'm connected to my iPad. Let's see, what season can we watch? Not season 4. Please do not recommend season 4 to me. I am still coping. I feel like Melody. I feel like Melody would absolutely adopt Paige as her own. Just play a Billy compilation. Nah, I don't want to watch for Billy. I want to watch for Will. And there's not a lot of seasons with Will in it. She's got Matt, but Matt isn't in the roleplay because I don't play him. I need a reference for Kyle. I don't know which season to watch. I'm gonna watch season 4. Season 4. Because season 4 is actually kind of cool. We don't talk about volume 2, so we're gonna go through it. I have the hiccups. Oh, California Dreamin'. I forgot that was the opening song for season 4. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Kira, maybe you should like lay down and rest because that's like not okay. Kyle, do you have any references for season 5? Not season 5, season 4. Stranger Things, Kyle? Because like I can't find any. I looked in the Stranger Things chat, could not find it. I know you guys have a pick crew. I found it. Never mind. I found it. Never mind. I have revoked my statement, Kyle. You don't have to tell me anything. I have revoked my statement because I found it. I was looking in the pick crew chat and I could not find it, and I was like, I know you guys made a pick crew. Oh my god. Okay, so you guys know how we got the painting reveal in season 2? Season 2, volume 2. I'm waiting for you guys to respond because I forget you guys don't have, you guys are like very far behind my comments, so I'm like waiting for you guys to respond. Yes, okay. So in the so in season so in volume 2, when Will's, my dad is so annoying. When Will tells Mike about his painting, he's all like, "Oh yeah, Jane asked me to make it for you," and then like, I'm rewatching episode 1, and Will says, not Will, and Jane says in her letter, maybe it's for a girl. So do you think Mike in season 5 will bring up the fact that maybe Will was lying? Because Will specifically said in the van, Jane asked me to make it for you. And then in Jane's letter, she said, oh yeah, Will's painting this painting. Maybe it's for a girl. Because she didn't know either. And now I'm realizing that Will lied. Oh yeah, I have to get up and open my door. Because my dog is coming upstairs. Kira, please go rest. I'm about to end the stream in like a few minutes.
Está hablando.
Come on, Max.
Pobrecita Pepa. Pepa, cabrón.
My cat wants to get into my room, but I already locked her out because I don't want her in here while I stream. I'm also trying to like make minimal noise with my chair because I want to sit down but not make a lot of noise. And I turned off my my iPad. Fantastic. Kira, I will stream every other day. Literally, Kyle is kind of like going on and off. He's like chilling, but at the same time, he's like in here. So like, I will stream every other day. he's literally in he's just lurking. So you can lurk too. You don't have to type. I just know that you guys exist. My cats are fighting outside. Now I'm mad knowing that the red in his painting is the dragon. Now I'm mad. I'm seeing him paint the red and I'm like, oh. But now knowing what the painting is, I can kind of see it as he paints it. Like I can see the red as being part of the wing. He's still waiting for his big letter. Yeah, I'm still mad they made Jonathan a drug person in the series, in the season. His funny friend Argyle. Snowy, please. Jonathan says that the plants are super safe because they come from the earth. Like, are you sure about that? I'm not used to how broken Jane's grammar is. It's so broken, but then I realize it's because she's not fluent in English. Exactly. I feel like Mike would have realized that that Will was lying, considering that he reads Eleven's letters, but did not pick up on it. Born you're dreaming. I even like school now. Mm-hmm. California Dreaming is such a great song. I've made lots of friends. You sure about that? I have to admit, I like Angela more than any other of the bullies in this series. I think it's because Angela had more screen time than... No, I think they had equal screen time. Never mind. The leaves are brown and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. For a walk. That's so out of context. Okay, I have to find my pants. It's a 6:30 flight. Says this guy stays up playing D&D all night. Okay, but what part of the 80s says... Okay, I'm sorry, but like, what part of the 80s was it okay for adults to send their minors to California alone on a plane. Because keep in mind, Mike is 14, I think, is at this time, because he's in high school. Let me think. Because I think Lucas is the oldest at 15, I think. No, he's 16, actually. I think. Now I'm trying to think. I think they established that Lucas was 16, but then the math doesn't add up. I'm trying to think. Because I'm pretty sure they established that Lucas is the oldest and he's 16, but that means by the time season 3 started, he would have already been in high school. Did they say that in season 3? I hope they did, because the math isn't mathing up. Because if you're saying they're all within the same year, then something's not adding up. Yeah, but Mike is like he's like 15, 14, 15, which is roughly like the age range. Which means he should be like a freshman, and since this is spring break, that means he's leaving, that means he's going to be a sophomore next year. But I'm pretty sure Lucas is like 15, 16, which means he should be a sophomore already. Which means he graduates a year earlier than the rest of the party, because Mike and Dustin are the same age, and then Will is the youngest out of the 4. He's 14, while Mike and Dustin are 15 and Lucas is 16, which means he's a sophomore already. Did they acknowledge that Lucas was already in high school? Because this is not adding up, unless I got my math wrong. Cause you're 14, you're 14 turning 15 by the time you're a sophomore in high school, and then you're 15 turning 16. No, you're 14 turning 15 when you're a freshman in high school. Then you're 15 turning 16 when you're a sophomore. So that means Lucas should be a sophomore already, and they don't acknowledge it. I have to look this up. It feels so dumb. I feel so dumb, you guys. I'm probably ranting about ages, and I'm so wrong. Okay, Will is 15 by season 4. Mike is probably like 16? No, he's 14. Okay. So Will isn't the youngest anymore. Oh my god, my ages are so messed up right now. I'm trying to figure this out. Because the Duffers established that Will was the youngest, and he always was the youngest. But I forget that Will's birthday is during it's during March, sorry. It is during March. I said October. It's during March, and it was during spring break. It was the 22nd of March. Okay, so now it goes Mike is the youngest, and then it goes Will, most likely Dustin. I have to write this out. Dustin, and then Lucas. Yeah, his birthday happened during spring break. Lucas, okay, so Will is, 15. Mike is 14. Lucas is 15. Huh, my ages are all messed up. This math is not mathing. Did they change the birthdays or something? This is not mathing up. This is so confusing. I am so confused. I'm so confused. They established Will was the youngest. And now Will is like one of the older characters. Now I'm confused. People who like boobies, Robin. Boobies. I like boobies. You like boobies. Vicky likes boobies. Definitely. It's boobies. Yeah, the ages are not mathing up. I am so confused. Because Will, Lucas, and Max are the same age. And that makes Mike, Dustin, and Jane all the same age. Now I'm confused. Because Will is supposed to be the youngest. And if they change his birthday to May 22nd, that means he's officially the youngest character again. The math isn't mathing, guys. I'm so annoyed. The math isn't mathing, and I'm tired. The timeline should have their ages. No, we should establish how old the kids are going into high school. Because it was established all the way back in season 1 that Lucas was the oldest. They established that. And then they established that it was established that Dustin and Mike were the same age and Will was the youngest. It's always been that way. And then like somewhere down the line they changed the ages and now I'm confused. Susie's like a certified genius. Yeah, is she better than Annabelle? I don't think so. Duffer Brothers, explain. Explain, what do you mean it's Arkansas? Because the ages are not aging, and it's so confusing. I'm so bothered. Because they kept a consistent age for the brothers. They kept a consistent age for Steve, Nancy, Nancy, Robin, Jonathan, and Billy, yet they can't keep a simple age for the rest of the kids. Oh my god. I'm so mad. Tommy Hagen. What did he say? Do you remember what Billy said in season 3? Because that probably might help me with my problem. I think she's like 15, I guess. That's what the fan wiki says. I am not listening to Justin, same thing. Jason's speech, because it's so disgusting. Maturing is realizing that both Mike and Dustin and Lucas were in the wrong in volume 3. Volume 1 of season 4. It's just maturing is realizing they're both in the wrong. Now, I would beg to differ that Lucas was in the right, but they're both in the wrong. Because Lucas kind of, like, forced on the ideology to them that they should be with the popular kids when they know that the popular kids won't accept them for who they are. Let me look this up, because the fan wiki, which is not always right, by the way, but it's where I'm getting my sources from. It says that Max is 14, I think, by the time of season. Yeah, it says she's 14 by the time of season 4, which I don't know how that works. I don't know. I mean, did they ever establish that the chief knows that he's back? Because if he probably in season 5 he'll probably get it back, but not really. I don't know. It kind of depends. But again, I'm right. Both Lucas and Mike and Dustin were in the wrong. Lucas kind of like forced on the ideology that if Lucas and if Mike and Dustin were to befriend Jason, they would automatically become popular, which is not possible considering how literally Jason pulled them down in volume 2. No, it was down in volume 1. It was later in volume 1. But Mike and Dustin did not have a right to replace Lucas with Erica. They're both in the wrong. Okay, we don't like Jason, though. We do not speak of Jason. Jason sucks. He literally was like, oh yeah, they did. The people who died in Hawkins did not die for nothing. They didn't die for us to be losers. Like, they died because someone killed them. Like, you have to be such a narcissist, I think that's the right word, to use someone's death for your own, like, personal gain. Like, that's so scummy. I don't want to listen to Angela either. But yeah, I just don't like how Lucas basically forced the idea that maybe if the if Mike and Dustin tried to fit in with the cool kids, they would become popular too. When that wasn't the case, because Jason literally pulled them through the mud during volume 1, like during the like second half of volume 1. And he literally raked them through the mud. And then that's when Lucas realized that maybe they're not the best people. But it wasn't in Mike and Dustin's part to replace him. What else am I going on about? Oh yeah, we're talking about Jason, because Jason sucks. Jason literally was like, oh yeah, the people in Hawkins didn't die, so we would be losers. They died. And it's just like, dude, they died because someone killed them. What do you mean? Like, also, when you think about it, it's Jason's fault that Max died. It's his fault. It's his fault he killed my girlfriend. Sometimes I forget slideshows actually existed in the 1980s. So you're just hearing this like broken projector just clicking as you scroll through your PowerPoint. Will is not happy. He's just like, Such an inspiring story. Yeah, if it was told by a brat. No, I don't want to present. I still love how I still love how someone was flirting with Will, and Will just looked at them, he pulled his foot away and just looked forward. Not even like a simple reject, just looked at her, pulled his foot away, and then just looked forward. The brunette that's friends with Angela, the brunette that's friends with Angela is actually kind of cute. If he wasn't a bully, y'all. If he wasn't a bully. I love how he just looks at the girl next to him who's flirting with him, and then he just pulls his foot away and looks forward like, I'm not talking to you. It's hilarious. It's hilarious how he just like looks at her, pulls his foot away, and then just looks forward like, no, we're not doing this today. It's hilarious. I love it. I just replay it every time because it's hilarious. I love how the teacher actually I love how Jane's teacher actually like excused the fact that she was excused the fact that Jane's project wasn't fully what she asked of, but she but she knew it was someone close to her, so she allowed it anyways. I love that about Jane's teacher. I'm glad she actually allowed for Jane to continue despite it not being part of the assignment. Good. I make a deal with God, and I get him to swap our places. Are the Scoops Ahoy suits like full sleeved, like long sleeved, or are they? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean Will didn't stop her that morning? Like, what are you, like, implying? Elaborate. Oh, yeah, I forgot that you're, like, behind. I'll give you a minute. Because, well, honestly, I don't know. Because I'm gonna be honest, the teacher probably didn't give like a full explanation, to be honest. I don't think the teacher gave a full explanation because, like, the project is about an American hero. The project that Jane and Will were doing was an American hero. So, like, they had to research an American hero and they had to reflect on it. And, well, because Jane, and Hopper counts as an American hero because he actually, like, he gave up his life to save Hawkins. So he technically counts as an American hero. And the teacher and Angela literally asked, and she was like, it was supposed to be on an American hero in the past, and the teacher clarified, while you are correct, Jane decided to do her father, so she excluded the idea that Jane couldn't do her father. I think it was like more of a vague topic. Maybe if like the writers hinted at the fact that Jane misread the directions, maybe it would have been more clear. But it was probably like a vague topic. If that makes sense. Also, I literally just Googled a picture, and apparently the uniform that Kyle has in the pit crew, I think, is the female one. So I'm like trying to look up Steve's costume, which I think I'm drawing wrong. I'm referencing Robin's and not his, so I'm messing up. Okay, I'm back to this. I wish they had more time. I wish they had more time to eat. I wish they had more time to elaborate on. Yeah, I wish they had more time to give. I wish. See, I wish they had more time to develop. I wish they had more time to develop, like, talk through. I wish they had more time to talk through Max's trauma with Billy. I wish they had more time. But they didn't, because they were stressing out about Vecna, that they didn't give enough time to talk about her trauma. And it's just like, her trauma is so underlooked that it makes me sad that we couldn't have gotten more story on her trauma and how it affected her. Because we kind of like just picked up from a point where she was already experiencing the trauma. I wish it kind of like went into depth on how it affected her the past year. I wish it kind of went into depth, but it didn't. They didn't have enough time. I still hate season 3 Nancy. Well, to be fair, season 3 Jancy is like a very like hard topic to discuss about. Because they're both in the wrong, I think. Well, to be fair, Nancy in season 3 is hella in the wrong. But so is Jonathan, I think. No, I think it's more Nancy. Cause Nancy in season 3 kept pushing Jonathan to work on the story with her despite Jonathan countless times saying no. And it just like, it bothers me. And it's like they left their relationship on a horrible note. Cause I know by the end of season 3 they probably apologized and whatnot, but they still left their relationship on a bad note. And in season 4, Jonathan said he didn't want to follow the writer's path. So he's all over here like, yeah, I don't want to go to Nancy's college because I don't want to pursue what she's pursuing. What is normal for Max? Are you insisting that Max is like a straight A student? I'm trying to figure out what to say because I'm discussing this and then it kind of like threw a blank on me. Because, like, yeah, Nancy is in the wrong. She shouldn't have kept pursuing Jonathan to work on the story with her. And it kind of bothers me that she kept going so far. It's just like no means no, Nancy, and like he kept pushing you. He was like, yeah, I don't think we should work on the story anymore. And well, cuz probably Karen didn't know the full situation. She encouraged her daughter because she didn't tell her cuz Nancy didn't tell her the full story. At least I don't remember if she did. I'm watching season 4, so I would not know. But it's the fact that Nancy was like all like, oh yeah, but I don't know if my boyfriend is listening to me, yada yada yada, and her mom was like, yeah, go for it, and then they ruined their whole relationship. Like, I get she had good intentions, but it's still wrong. Also, Lucas in episode 4 did not have the right to call out to call Max out and say that she's basically a ghost. Well, no shit. She's literally Lucas is like, oh yeah, you don't have to write to be all like depressed. They're just like, yeah, her brother just died. Of course she's not going to be interested in anything anymore for like a little bit. She's literally coping. Lucas is all like, yeah, but you should be coped by now. Like, yeah. That's literally how he acted. Okay, we're gonna end. I'm gonna end in like a few minutes because I actually have to start going to bed. It's really late, so I'm gonna like finish. I'm gonna like finish the sketch of Melody. Because my parents are gonna kill me for staying up so late. What are you talking about? Yeah. So like yeah, back on because I'm about to end at like I'm gonna end at like straight at 11. But like yeah. Nancy's relationship with Jonathan is not okay. I don't think Karen knew the full context. So she had no right to like criticize her daughter and encourage her that way. I still think Nancy should have told her the truth. But yeah, Nancy shouldn't have like encouraged Jonathan to keep going with the story because Jonathan kept expressing his distress about losing his job, and Nancy just didn't care because Nancy was getting discriminated against, and Jonathan could always reapply to the same job if he got fired. I think if Steve and Robin were a forever couple, I think they would have like. I think the steady scenes would be more stopping. I think like Eddie's flirting towards Steve would be replaced with Robin. D&D, the Devil's Game. That's funny. Society. Band or zombies or parties. Well, Kyle, we do have the D&D campaign roleplay chat that I paused because I had to take some time to develop the campaign. But I actually have developed the campaign. So Kira, when you I don't remember when this was, but I created a roleplay chat with Kyle and music that's centered around Kyle, the OC. I think, I think it was Emma, and Paige and Anna, and they were in a circle and they were playing D&D on a rainy night. And I asked to pause the role play because I was busy developing the campaign, which is super hard, might I add. Because I have not ever made a campaign before, and two, this was my first time DMing for people, so that was a big stress on me. But I developed it. I'd actually developed the campaign, and I actually like it. I shared a little bit of it with Kira, so I was actually really proud. I miss Eddie so much. Kira, I sent you a few, like, there's a whole Discord, like, there's a whole channel labeled D&D campaigns on our D&D campaigns on our secret Discord channel. So as long as you're in a band or science or parties or a game where you toss balls into laundry baskets, or a game where you toss balls into laundry baskets. Yeah, the thing with Fern and Will. That's what's killing the kids. I love him. We were talking. Postpone it. Can I level with you? A week and a half? Hello, you are joining in like 15 minutes before I end the stream. Welcome. Can you even see me? No, you cannot. I feel so bad. I have just been doodling. I have been doodling in the corner, and you guys can't see me. So now I have to move up. Now I have to do this. This is so annoying. I hate when my desk is all cluttered. Yank. Oh, so annoying. I think just leaving it at that, I think we'll be fine. I tried to give Melody like a more curly hair, and then I also cut it short because I thought that was fitting for 1980s. So. Whee! Done. I cut her hair. I thought it was cool like that, so I just yoink. And I curled it because it was so cool. Do I have to write why I did this? Can you believe it's been a week since Stranger Things Volume 2 aired? Can you actually... Oh, I thought you guys could see what I'm writing. I became 19 last week. Your birthday was... Oh, I was going to say I read last week and I was like... I read last week. It's next week. I'm so sorry. So it's next week. So that's like the 14th, I guess? Oh no, no, that's right. Oh, it's the 12th. So that's like no, that's not Monday. That's Tuesday, I think. I just keep tormenting myself. Yeah, that's a Tuesday. Yay! If I draw him bat wings, will you guys kill me? That was so uncalled for, I'm sorry. Yay! And this page will be for tomorrow. Maybe we can do something with watercolor. Watercolor would be fun. If I know where my watercolor is. Because I don't know where it is. I'm blind. I know I have my watercolor up here. Oh, look. I bet Kira knows what this is. Kira, do you know what this is? Look, you can't even see it. Look. I haven't even played with this deck. Yes, but not in your normal dice. They have 20 sides. This is me trying to talk you guys into playing D&D. You're being sarcastic. Are you being sarcastic? She was being sarcastic. Read this guide before you play. Before you play. I don't know. I'll find my watercolor tomorrow, so we can do watercolor tomorrow. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here because I've been going for like half an hour. Yeah, she was being sarcastic. Oh no, this is the Chrissy and Eddie scene. I'm gonna be so sad. No, we're gonna stop there because I'm gonna cry. I think this is the end of the stream, guys. Oh, I didn't even get to see who chatted. That's sad. We have been going for more than half an hour. Yeah, like an hour and a half, sorry. I think I'm gonna end it here. You get the pencil. Because I have to really start going to bed. Because I have to get up early tomorrow. Which kind of sucks. I need to go straight to bed after this because my parents are probably asleep and they will kill me. We could do something with, like, we can do a Sharpie challenge tomorrow where I only draw in Sharpies. And you guys just, like, see, like, I swatched out all my Sharpies. So we could probably do, like, a Sharpie challenge tomorrow depending on when I stream. Because I want to stream every day this month. Because, like, not every day, but, like, you get the gist. I want to stream earlier, maybe at, like, noon. But yeah, I really have to go, and you guys are probably typing because you guys are really delayed. So good. Well, if you don't get caught, Kyle can stay up for a little bit more, and I don't know if you can stay up, but if you can stay up, we can probably role play. I can probably invite you to the D&D group chat, and we can do a D&D campaign. Or we can continue the Stranger Things roleplay. We can continue the Stranger Things roleplay. If you guys wanna. Because I still gotta introduce Fern into the roleplay. Not sure about the D&D one, though. To be fair, Kyle and Music weren't so sure about it either. And then I roped them into it. But we'll see. I still need to learn how to DM, so that would be fun. I just put away my water. Okay, we got 3 more minutes. So let's make this fast. Because I'm going to be sad. almost dropped all my pencils. That would have made a loud noise. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna end it here because I don't know what else to do. So I think I'm just gonna end the stream and we can continue over to Discord. So I think that's great. You guys, your messages are so delayed. You guys probably like got the. The suspense. I just want to see y'all's messages. Oh, someone left a like on the video as we're ending stream. Oh, people are coming in. There's another member coming in. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm ending. It's late. I gotta go. This was fun, though. Okay, I gotta go. It's 11. It's 11. So bye. Who liked? I just saw the like count go from 1 to 3. Okay, but for real, I gotta go. Your messages aren't coming through, so I don't know if you guys are saying something or not, but I gotta go. So bye, guys.